guys, Alex here for Airsoft Gun Reviews for You, and today we're going to be reviewing the Jing Gong Tactical Ak-47. So I got this gun back in 2010 for the price of $160, and that does include the shipping and handling fee, which I gotta say, it's a pretty reasonable price just considering the overall quality of the gun. I mean, the gearbox itself is made out of fully metal pieces, and it's reinforced pretty well. You know, that's not the only aspect of the gun that's made out of metal, and the parts that aren't made out of metal are made of a very strong, good-feeling plastic, which isn't that unusual for Jing Gong. Jing Gong, the manufacturer of this particular gun, is well known for the quality and durability of the weapons that they build. So I know a lot of my viewers are interested in airsoft as a means of recreational use, whether that be shooting in the backyard, in field, or even in a forest. What I can say about this gun is that it'd be a perfect addition to your artillery as a primary weapon, and that's just because inside this gun is a tight bore barrel, and Jing Gong went ahead and polished that barrel to ensure accuracy and range, whether shooting targets inside or out. So let's pop this gun out of the box really quick. The reason the box says A-47 is most likely because they weren't allowed to use AK-47, just because I think that has a trademark on it. But yeah, the box itself, as far as boxes go, is kind of cool. I mean, you can kind of see the reflection. It looks green because of my green screen, but this is kind of like a metallic reflective paint, and it shows the gun, but this is kind of strange because this is in the tactical version, and it doesn't come with a fold-out stock, so which is also not uncommon for airsoft. A lot of the guns I get always have pictures of guns other than the one I ordered. But right out of the styrofoam, we've got a couple things. Not everything I have in the box right now, just because it's scattered around the house. We got the gun itself, most importantly, and the clip, which goes right in here. We also have the unjamming rod, I should say, which is pretty important. And one added note, this, along with any BBs that might come, you might want to throw out right away, because if you really like this gun and you don't want to lose the $160, then you wouldn't risk putting it on this like flimsy little, I think a string would even be better than this main excuse for sling. It's called the sling. So throw out the sling as well as the BBs right away. And then as I clear this up, I'm just going to quickly read off the specifications that the box says. So, the operation is electric automatic. The firing modes are semi-automatic and fully automatic. The muzzle velocity is between 380 and 410 FPS, feet per second. The magazines is 600 round high capacity gear wind-up. The gearbox is full metal, hop-up adjustable. It weighs 7.5 pounds. And the preferable ammo is the seamless .20 gram or heavier. So anywhere from 23 grams to 28 grams. Alright, so now let's take a more in-depth look of the Jing Gong Tactical AK-47, starting with the butt of the Jing Gong made the end of the gun very comfortable, so it sits on your shoulder pretty comfortably. This is also where the battery is stored. This is revealed as soon as you unclip the butt plate. Installation of the battery is standard. Continuing on, we have the hand grip, and Jing Gong went above and beyond once again. The material they use to make the hand grip is really comfortable, and it fits in your hand pretty nicely. Once again, it's a really hard feature to screw up, but Jing Gong definitely went above and beyond. The trigger and the trigger guard are both made of metal. They function and feel perfect. And just above the trigger guard is the selector switch made out of metal, and pretty realistic as it includes the Cyrillic lettering. So to the right of the trigger, we find the magazine, and the magazine is a high-capacity 600 round wind-up, which means you must wind up the magazine in order for the BBs to properly load into the gun, and the wind is located right beneath the magazine. From then on, the rest of the gun is pretty simple. I mean, we have a front sight, which is pretty much just for looks. I mean, this can't be too accurate. Foregrip made of the same material as the hand grip, and I'm pretty sure that is upgradable to RIS, so you can mount your lasers, flashlights, or even scopes, but you don't really need any of those. Then we have the rest of the barrel, as well as the front sight and the iconic orange tip. Also, I forgot to mention that this thing right here slides back, which is really cool, and it also hides the hop. As far as my unbiased opinion goes, if you can't already tell, I love this gun, just because, I mean, the overall look at it, it's great. The power, the accuracy. I'll eventually upload a shooting video so you can see everything I'm talking about. But, I mean, for my area, this is a really nice gun to have, and it definitely makes people jealous. I mean, it's pretty nice.